Yo, what is up everybody? It is Dio here, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a beginner's guide on Fish. For those who are just tuning into my stream and asking how do they start, or to those who are tuning in and asking how do I progress so fast. But before we get into that, don't forget I stream 10 hours a day on Twitch and TikTok, as well as upload to YouTube and TikTok. So if y'all want some more content, come check me out live or head over to one of those platforms and let's jump into this video. Hey guys, the weather's not the best, but here we are on Fish. I'm gonna be showing y'all around, showing y'all the basic stuff, starting with our inventory. So you're gonna spawn in with an equipment bag and a bestiary. Your equipment bag is how you equip rods and equip bait. You can get bait from any island. For example, Starter Island. The bait is over here on this little rock. To get money, obviously, you need to catch fish. And then go over and sell it to the merchant up here. Now, before you do this, you can gamble a little bit and make the fish better by talking to the appraiser. The appraiser could make your fish bigger. It could also make your fish smaller, so that's why I said gamble. Did you want to bring your fish over to the merchant? And you can either sell the current fish you have or sell your whole inventory. Before you sell your whole inventory, you can go and set the auto sell that you want. And you can also save fish that you want. So if you don't want to save a fish, you would just right click on it. Then if you press sell inventory, it won't sell the one you right clicked on. Here are some rods you can buy. We have three more things. This is a fish radar. It does cost a little bit for a starter, but this is how you see fish. So this will help you with fish you want to catch or completing your bestiary. The bestiary is like your progress on the game. You're gonna need to complete this. 1, to complete the game, and 2, to unlock certain rods. We have diving gear right here. You can go underwater and go into caves and things like that. To do so, you need diving gear. The flippers are over in the distance. We'll show you all that later. This is a merchant that goes island to island, and he has an inventory of rods, bait, fireworks, etc. This is gonna be how you get a really good rod, which he does have right here, the mythical rod. It costs 110k. Okay, guys, so now that we have looked at the basics, we're gonna want to start farming. You may have noticed I did not tell y'all to buy a rod. That is because we are going to go to a different island and get a rod over there. So you're gonna want to talk to the shipwright. I can't remember if the surfboard or the rowboat is free or not. If it's not, just fish up a little bit with the starter rod until you have enough by selling your fish to the merchant. But you're going to want to spawn your boat in when you do have enough. And then we're just going to go straight over to Roselet Bay. Once you make it to Roselet Bay, you're going to want to come fish up this coral reef right here. Just cast away. This is one of the best starter farms in the game. They have like really good fish here and a pretty easy mythic fish to catch. Just farm up here until you have about 7,000, and then that should be enough to buy our first rod, which is a rod that will last you all the way to mid-game. Oh, this fish is kind of big. Oh, we caught an Atlantean nose shark. Nice. So yeah, they have some pretty good fish in there. Once you have a bunch of fish, come over to the merchant, just like it spawned, and then you're going to want to sell all your fish. And like I said, once you have 7,000, you are set. You're going to want to come over to this guy right here. And there will be this steady rod. Purchase that. Make sure you don't purchase the wrong rod because there are 2 other rods in this area. Now that we have steady rod, we're going to head over to our next farming area. Just spawn in your ship. And it is pretty much right behind Roselet. It is called Forsaken Shores. Once you make it to Forsaken, unlike Roselet, we are actually going to go up this mountain and search for a pond with a waterfall in it. This is going to be our next farm. Now, we are going to be aiming for Goldfish. as weird as it sounds, farming up goldfish are the newest fish in the game. So they do sell for a lot. You're gonna want to farm in this area until you have 110,000 money. And then, yeah, you're set for the next rod, which is the mythic rod. Let me catch this fish real quick, then we're gonna talk about where to get that. Alright, so you farmed up, you went sell down there at the merchant, you reached the 110,000 money mark. The mythic rod, like earlier in the video, spawns on the merchant's ship. The merchant ship could spawn at any island and it will always be around the dock area. Oh, I fell in. Now, it won't always be on the merchant ship. The merchant has a random shop. It will either be Midas, Mythic, or both, along with the other stuff that he has. So, just keep searching island to island until you find it. When you do find it, purchase it. Boom! We got the mythic rod. Now, we are getting into in-game. We are either going to want to farm still here, or we're going to want to head over to Snowcap. Let me go show y'all that. I'm going to spawn in my boat and head over there. Snowcap is personally my favorite farming area, because you can catch squids and things like that, which sell for a lot. Snowcap is straight this way. As we are approaching Snowcap, we're not going to go onto the island, but we will go to the right of it. And there will be a little opening right here to get into a cave. So you're just going to go up on this little iceberg right here. And this is our second farming spot. Now, like I was saying, you can either do the Forsaken farm or you can farm up here. You're going to have to farm up until you have 150,000 money now. And then we will be able to purchase the Neptune rod, which is kind of the best rod in the game. Well, debatable. There is another rod which gives more luck, but there's not much control. So I would prefer going for this instead. Anyway, once you get your 150,000, you're gonna also need to get 5 relics. You can either get relics from fishing, or you can purchase them from Merlin. Merlin is at Sunstone. From here, it is straight that way. Once you make it to Sunstone, you're gonna want to head over here, up this ladder. It's a long ladder. Then you're gonna want to walk to the back. There's gonna be this little like house, and that is where Merlin is. There's Merlin. Just walk in, talk to Merlin, and you will be able to buy the relics. What can you do for me? And then choose power. Look, I see for 11,000 I shall grant you the relic of power. Now, there we are. We have our 150,000 money. We have our 5 relics. We can afford the Neptune's rod. So, to get Neptune's rod, you are going to want to go first, line yourself up in between Sunstone and the Statue of Sovereignty. Head this way until you see a buoy on the water. And remember how I was telling y'all about the diving gear? This is where you're gonna need it. So, you want to go straight down and there will be this cave underwater. Just follow where I go because this cave can be a little confusing at first. There are multiple ways to go down. Also, be careful. There are mines in this cave which will kill you if you touch. So, you want to go down and to the right until you're at the next little intersection. And then you're going to want to take a left. And there you are in the Desolate Deep. This is where we're going to be able to get Neptune's rod, but we are not there yet. Once you make it here, you're going to want to stick to the left. And there will be a cave down here inside this cave. Yes, a cave inside a cave. I think I see it right there. Yes, there we are. So you just want to come in here. Keep going, keep going, keep going until you make it out. And this is where you get Neptune's rod. You're going to want to enter the relics into these 5 little podiums. And then it will unlock and it will be right there to purchase. If you exit the Neptune's cave, you can walk up here. And this is where you get the flippers and a tide breaker, which helps you zoom through the water. The tide breaker is pretty expensive. It is an in-game item. But the flippers are pretty cheap. This is where you purchase them. Flippers, tidebreaker. There's a glider if you want it. And some coral geodes. Now that we have the Neptune's rod, which in my opinion is the best rod in the game, what is left to do on this game? There's 3 main things. The first thing would be completing the bestiary, getting that 100% completing the game. The second thing would be getting to level 500 to complete the no life achievement. You get a secret rod called the no life rod, and it is insane. Like it's better than the best rod in the game. I'm saying Neptune's is the best because most people won't get no lives, so you can't even really rank it on the list. And then the third thing would be to just play and have fun with friends. This game is really fun. Like, even being at the stage where I am right now, being pretty much done, I could still play this every day because it is so fun. Inviting friends to come fish, inviting chat to come fish, and just messing around, really. Alright guys, that was my beginner's guide on Fish. I really do hope it helped out. That's why I make these videos. I want people to be able to get into the games like I get into the games. So yeah, if y'all like the video, drop a like. If it helped out, or if y'all already play and think I helped out newer people, still let me know in the comments down below. Turn on the notification bell for my future uploads. We're definitely going to be dropping some more Fish videos. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day, great night. I will see y'all later. Peace.